Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. Empress Dowager Cixi was the de facto highest ruler of China in the late Qing Dynasty. She ruled as a regent in the name of the emperors and wielded immense power as a woman. As a ruler, she held absolute power for 47 years, with opinions about her actions divided between praise and criticism, often viewed negatively by later generations. However, as a woman, she entered the palace at 17, became a widow at 27, right in the prime of her life, and spent the latter part of her life in loneliness. As the most powerful woman in the Qing Dynasty, would she willingly confine herself to the inner palace? According to unofficial records, Cixi was rumored to have been pregnant in her later years but never gave birth. This rumor first appeared in the book Wen Chen Oji. It recounts that in the 6th year of Emperor Guangxu's reign, at the age of 46, Cixi suddenly fell ill with a mysterious illness that the imperial physicians couldn't cure. It was because she was pregnant, and the physicians dared not get involved in palace scandals. So, Li Lianying, a eunuch, brought in a divine doctor named Xue Fucheng from the common people. Under the cover of this divine doctor, discreetly and without anyone knowing, the pregnancy was terminated to conceal the truth. Royal secrets are always intriguing, especially when it involves someone like Cixi, making them sensationalized in historical accounts. Additionally, the author of Wen Chen Oji, Dao Shi, had served in the Qing palace, adding credibility to the book. Some people use this as evidence to prove the truth of the rumor. However, Dao Shi wasn't close to Cixi's inner circle of ministers, and he openly criticized her for extravagance and depleting the treasury, leading to his downfall at Cixi's hands. Therefore, Dao Shi likely harbored resentment towards Cixi. Fabricating such stories might have been his way of easing his inner frustration. From a historical perspective, Cixi, as an important figure in the Qing dynasty, would have had her actions and health closely monitored and recorded. If the pregnancy event had truly occurred, there would likely be official documents or historical records to confirm it. However, since these stories mainly come from unofficial sources and later literary works, their accuracy and authenticity are hard to verify. Moreover, the strict rules of the imperial harem would have made it difficult for Cixi to conceal a pregnancy, given the constant surveillance by eunuchs and palace maids. After the downfall of the Qing dynasty, many eunuchs and palace maids who served Cixi left the palace. In the book Gong Nu Tan Wang Lu, which records the memories of palace maids around Cixi, it vehemently denies the pregnancy rumors, stating that eunuchs and guards were never allowed to stay overnight in the palace, the gates were locked at night, and Cixi always had palace maids with her when she slept, making pregnancy rumors baseless. Furthermore, the pregnancy rumors have many inconsistencies. In the 6th year of Emperor Guangxu's reign, Cixi didn't have absolute power. Empress Dowager Cixi was still alive and held more authority than Cixi, balancing each other's power. Cixi wouldn't dare attempt such audacious actions. It wasn't until the 7th year of Emperor Guangxu's reign, after Empress Dowager Cixi's death, that Cixi consolidated her power. However, the rules of the imperial harem were stringent, and even though Cixi was the de facto ruler, she couldn't break free from the constraints of her time. Dao Shi's skillful mix of truth and fiction in his rumors made them difficult to refute. The divine doctor Xue Fucheng did exist and did treat Cixi, but not for a pregnancy, rather, it was for a rare illness called blood drum. This illness's symptoms closely resembled pregnancy, aiding Dao Shi's fabrication. However, a serious illness affecting the Empress Dowager would have caused turmoil in the palace, and it would have been impossible to conceal. Xue Fucheng wasn't punished, instead, Cixi was grateful for his help and rewarded him generously. She personally wrote commendations and allowed the divine doctor to return home in luxury. Xue Fucheng passed away in the 15th year of Emperor Guangxu's reign. Another piece of evidence indicating Cixi's loneliness is her interference in others' marriages. Gong Nu Tan Wang Lu recounts how Cixi enjoyed arranging marriages for others but envied the happiness of married life. The daughter of Prince Gong was married to the son of Prince Jing, but Cixi confined the princess to the palace, separating the couple, who rarely saw each other. The daughter of Prince Qing also received Cixi's favor, staying in the palace with her, resulting in fewer reunions with her husband until his death, and she didn't bear children. In those times, this meant a life of loneliness. Even her own sister wasn't spared. Cixi arranged for her sister to marry Prince Qi, but then designated another woman to be Prince Qi's concubine. Even the maid Ronger from Gong Nu Tan Wang Lu was married off to a eunuch by Cixi, leading a lifetime of loneliness as a widow. If Cixi had a happy personal life in her later years, with companionship, she likely wouldn't have been so bitter and envious. Her later years were marked by extravagance, extensive construction of gardens, misuse of military funds for lavish celebrations, possibly as a way to fill the void within her. The proliferation of scandalous stories about Cixi in folk history ultimately stems from people's dissatisfaction with the Qing government she led, which they perceived as backward and weak, leading to the venting of frustrations by tarnishing her reputation. Therefore, the real Cixi likely wasn't pregnant, and historically, she upheld her widowhood for a total of 47 years. Compared to other powerful women in Chinese history, such as Queen Mother Xian of Qin, Empress Feng of Northern Wei, and Empress Wu Zetian, who were all recorded in history books with scandalous affairs during their widowhood, Cixi's reputation remained relatively unblemished in official records. Although viewed critically in later times for nearly causing the downfall of the Qing Dynasty, particularly in matters of state, when it comes to personal scandals, it can be summed up as follows: being a woman is hard, being a famous woman is harder, being a powerful famous woman is the hardest of all. This is History and Culture channel. Like and subscribe are the biggest help and support for us. Thank you everyone, see you next time.